What is up, fine people of the internet? And my video is not working. Deactivate it. Activate it. There it goes. There it goes. And hopefully audio is working. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night hangout. What's going on, bud? Jason, actually, while I was sitting here spamming the links out there, chippy chips, while I was spamming the links out there, I found a new way to say hello to everybody that's a lot easier than me scrolling all the way back. So let me take a look who's here in the chat. Top, if you're here, I didn't see you yet. If you look up, you know where you change the live chat, there's the three dots to the other side. Just click on that and it actually says participants, and I will be able to just see who's here instead of scrolling all the way back, which makes it a lot easier for me. Let's see who's here. What is going on, Bud? Bud Bucksbaum's here. Our buddy Bud. Chris K is here. Chris is here. Derek is here. Good to see you, Derek. Dark Soldier. Who else is after Dark Soldier? Dave, what's going on? GB, what's up? Jason Lang, Joseph Gray, Kev, KX4 Gaming, Matt Onion, Model Tank Guy is here. No fooling me on that one anymore, Gilly. I got you on that one. What's up there, Shu? Good to see you, sir. Tom and our buddy Kaylin from White Gloves Models. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. Got our new little gadget here that we're playing with. I'm going to actually test something else out that I want to see. Let's see, Bud was here. Let's see if that actually works. On the top. Actually, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to get everybody's logo and your URL for your YouTube channel. So what I'm going to do is try to put your logos up if you're here. So if you're here and you have a YouTube channel and you didn't see it, after the show's over, come back to here, and in the comments section, just drop a note. This way I can find your YouTube channel and put your URL in here. You weren't, it wasn't, how come they didn't have you in the participants? Omar, why didn't they have you there? Well, hello, Omar. A very special hello to you, Omar. By the way, if you missed it, one of my recent videos, Kenny created the new White Glove Model logo. Yeah, I just messed around with it a little bit. I'm glad you like it, Kaylin. I definitely like it. I like playing with stuff like that. So, Upstate Scale Modeling, we changed our space loot, and it is now exclamation point Chippy Chips. It is exclamation point Chippy Chips. So that's the deal with that. Oh, I thought I had that on here. I thought I had this on here, and I don't have it on here. Why don't I have it on here? I could have sworn it was on here. Oh, that's no fair. It messed up my whole thing that I was gonna do for Spence. What's going on, Spence?
What happened?
Why does it say microphone? It shouldn't have said
What
microphone. It should have said good. Hey, Lewis, what's going on, sir? Good to see you. Good morning. It's got to be like 1 o'clock in the morning for you, something like that, because it's going on 7 o'clock here now. So Kenny's stuck in his puppy talk voice. Yeah. Hey, you heard it. Good. Hey, Donnie. Good to see you. Good to see you. That actually makes it easier, because right now I have YouTube up so I can see the live chat, and if I want to type, I can type into the live chat. And also I have Streamlabs OBS up, and that one I have on the list of people that are participants right now. So this way I can see who's coming in and out. What's going on, Jalen? Good to see you. Where's Jalen's thing? Where's Jalen's thing? So like I said, if you look in the chat, I'm popping up everybody's that I have now, your URLs to certain YouTubes. Look, Jalen got hers twice because I hit it by accident twice. So like I said, if you're here and you didn't see yours, just after the show's over, throw a comment in. I'll grab your logo and your URL. This way I can have them at my fingertips. This way I could just pop them in if you're here. This way we can hopefully drive more people to your channel, which would be nice. Which would be nice. I only have 2 videos up on my YouTube channel, but they're worth seeing, so take a look. That's right. And here will come the link to Bud's channel. And then you can just click on those and go subscribe to other people's channels. And also, I'd like to thank our twoist. I made a new word. Our two new subscribers, Gavin Booth and Trek Model Studios. Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate that. It's always kind of people to subscribe and check things out. I'm still working on the Arcadia. I have almost the whole bottom done. I had problems actually trying to stream tonight. I had to do it 5 times before we got on. If we didn't get on, I was actually just going to do that, finish that up. But let me see if the review window pops up. Oh, look at that. You can see the little, look at how crappy that camera is. Look at how crappy it is. Let's see, is that actually... Whee! Seasickness. So I'm working on this guy. It's 1/2500 scale. It's actually a nice little kit. There are a few issues, no major issues. No injector pin marks or no obvious ones, which is pretty good. I'm gonna run over to the camera real quick. Take care, Matt. Let's see if I can. Right there. I know I'm sounding far away, but starting to work on the skull and crossbones. They're not really weathered. They're not really weathered on the cartoon version. So the side one, I kind of like how it looks, just the bone color. I'm thinking of doing the side ones the bone color and the back one the bone color, and then doing the front one with just a little bit of weathering on it. Just a little bit. We have 198 members on the community, which will make it 200. There you go. Look at that. We just had our 200th live stream. We're only 2 members away on the official community, which I think I actually have. HLI community. Uh-oh. See, again, that's not working. Hello worked before. Let me see something. That's not working. Let me see if Kaylin's thing is working. Oh. All of a sudden, I don't know why it's not working unless it's not letting me click these things just in case. I might have been clicking them too fast. But it's community.hobbylinkinternational.com. Simple as that. The easiest way to get to everything is go to hobbylinkinternational.com, and you could get to everything from over there. I don't know why my little buttons aren't working. They only work once. Might actually have to send that into Elgato because this one's actually an Elgato program I'm using. So that might be a problem. Hey, Bob, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. Thanks, Jalen. Yeah, I like that bone color. That's the Vallejo Model Air. Is it Model Air or is it Game Air? It's one of the two. Bone. I think it's Game Air. It's definitely Game Air because that's from like the miniatures and stuff like that. It's not the military line. The bone white is nice by them. Oh, here you are. That's why you didn't answer my messages. Yes, I am here. Kaylin, trying to make not Space Loot, Chippy Chips on 2 different accounts. Exactly, Dana. I'm over here. That's why I'm not answering anybody on my phone. Unless it's my mom or dad or something like that. So no puppies right now because the puppies are asleep. They are out cold. They had their dinner and they're in bed. Why is Kaylin on a different name besides White Glove Models? I don't know. This is pissing me off that I only can do that once. I don't get it. I actually got the notification you were on live too. See? You should have known I was over here. You should have known I was over here. Chippy chips, there they go. All right, let me jump over to the computer screen. We'll see if the right thing is up over here. Nope, that's our back end. Oh, that's the back end of YouTube. But that's the proper thing we have. So I put up a article today. John, better known as Mighty JJK on YouTube, finished up his build of Marine One. His nice little helicopter build. Actually, on the article, if you just click here, it'll bring you to his videos. So he did a really nice job. Sent over his pictures. It's a nice little helicopter. I think he made a couple modifications to this, if I remember right. Which this isn't called a Black Hawk because it's the presidential helicopter. It's called a White Hawk. I forgot, I was reading today, I think it was a Marine that said this should be painted white instead of having it the other color. I was kind of laughing because I posted this on Facebook today, and it's called Marine One, and Marine One is only called Marine One when there's the president's flying in it. The president's not going to be flying in this little model helicopter, but the president does use these type of helicopters to get around. When he does go around, there's 5 or 6 of them in the flight, and the other 4 or 5 are there as decoys, so you don't know which one has the president in it, and the one that is holding the president is known as Marine One. So technically, no, you can't call this Marine One because there's no little president in it, but that's a little ridiculous to me. It's Marine One, that's all. Make believe there's a little president in there. A very small 1/72nd scale El Presidente. And then we got some news from Special Hobby. They have some, I don't know how many new releases. A 148 scale AH-1G Cobra, Spanish NIDF Cobras. Also have a 1/72nd Short Sutherland Mark 1 and 2. The Flying Porcupine is coming out. Oh boy. The die-hard World War II people are going to get mad at me because I call it a junker. I don't know how you say it in German. I know there's a different way to say it in German, but it's not junker. Junkers, something like that. But I flipped the K and the E, so it's a junker. I think it's junker. They got another, of course, there's another Messerschmitt BF-109E7 Trop coming out. I don't know how many times they can make the same planes over and over and over again. But if you want to check those out, that's on the site. Hasegawa's April news, what they're coming out with is another Zero fighter, a Type 52 High. Then they got the all-dreaded Osprey MV-22B. Man, I would never fly in one of those things. No way. That's as bad as the Chinook. Hated flying in Chinooks. An F-104 Starfighter J-Type 1980 Tactical Competition Offshore Camouflage. And that kind of makes me laugh, because all they're saying is it's got this 1980 Tactical Competition Offshore Camouflage. So I'm sure they'll have decals in here to match that, but it's just their F-104 Starfighter repopped with different decals. Just to get people to buy the kit, why don't you just put out the decals. The Kawasaki Ki-45 Kai, I think, Type 2 double-seat fighter slaughtered Dragon Instep Night Fighters. That's actually a cool plane. I like the look of that plane. Then we got the U.S. Air Force VIP transportation aircraft, a Mitsubishi A6M Zero Fighter Type 21, a nice Apache 64A in 1/72nd scale. Could have sworn they had that kit out already. That might be a repop. Japanese Navy aircraft carrier Shinano in 1/450 scale. Interesting. Lewis, if you're still here, does 450 scale exist? I want to know, because 700 scale doesn't exist. Kawanishi. NIK2 local fighter. SU-33 Flanker D. Major General Apakai's Memorial Machine. Yeah, memorialize this. Kyushu local fighter Shinden. That's actually a cool plane. Type 99 shipboard bomber. They got a lot of stuff coming out. I think a lot of these, a few of these are repops though. Kawasaki T4 Japanese self-defense force. And last but not least, a self-defense force escort ship Izumo at the end of the first renovation. This one's a 1/700 scale, so that's a little tiny guy. So Hasegawa's got a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Let's see what Trumpeter's got coming out. Which Trumpy got coming out? Ooh, 1/32 scale F-35C Lightning. That's pretty cool. Looks kind of squatty though. I don't know. That looks kind of squatty to me. A Russian BMP. Yeah, I remember the identification cards in the military. We had to know what the BMPs looked like. HMS Kent in 1/700 scale, another baby ship. And a T-14 Armada MBT in 1/72 scale. Want to see if Paul put up any other news over here. Hobby Boss has some new stuff coming out. I think Paul, no, you didn't forget the main thing. 1/144 scale Chinese GX6, an A4M Skyhawk, 35 scale ZTZ 99A MBT, and a Tiger II Porsche early production for vehicle. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. And then Kenny Gadgetron put up Bandai's coming out with, if it would click on it. I don't know why it's not clicking on it. Oh, because my internet doesn't want to click on it. None of them go. Let's see if I'm actually still live streaming. All right, let's go back to Q&A because that is stuck for some reason. That is stuck. So a bunch of cool stuff coming out. Yeah, that's what I figured. The carrier 1/700 scale is probably like this big. It doesn't exist. Ask Lewis. Okay, 450 scale exists, but the 700 scale does not exist. It doesn't exist. It's the third ship in Yamato class. Desperate last war ditch effort for fleet carrier, and it's converted. Hey, what's going on, Brian? Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff coming out. I don't know why the Bandai stuff. Oh, there it goes. It finally popped up. Let's see what we got. Go back to the computer screen. This one was from March, the beginning of the March. The Mandalorian Boba Fett coming out. It was 1/12 scale. New parts added to represent the updated clothing details. An EE3 carbine rifle and blaster pistol included. It's about $28, and that's coming out in July. Any of this stuff you can just go to the main site and see. Looks like it comes with two heads. You got the head, and then you got the helmet version. Those kits are always fun to build. They're nice little kits. Let's see if the Triceratops decides it's gonna work this time. It doesn't like the Triceratops. And then they got the Mandalorian Grogu coming out too, but for some reason this thing, my beautiful Optimum just doesn't want to change. So boo to that. Okay, let me pull this up so I can see what that is. Space Loot. It's no longer Space Loot, guys. It's actually now exclamation point Chippy Chips. Space Loot is gone because we're no longer just a all sci-fi channel. We do everything now. We closed down our Model Builder International channel and merged it with our Sci-Fi Fantasy channel to keep it underneath the Hobby Link International name. So Space Loot is no longer a thing. So if you want to check to see how much currency you have for the giveaways on the last Saturday of every month, it will be exclamation point Chippy Chips is your new thing to put in there. There we go. Jalen got the Chippy Chips going. I'm thinking one of two things for this month because I'm still thinking about it. It might be a surprise at the end of the month. I'm thinking maybe egg planes or gift cards this month. Kind of leaning towards the egg planes just because we might do, we're probably going to do an egg plane group build next year. And then, you'll have a couple people will have egg planes and they're already prepared for next year's whatchamacallit, group build. That's what it is. It's called a group build. Speaking of group builds, I posted up on the community today, Eggos. I think I might give away the egg planes, like 3 or 4 egg planes at the end of the month. You know what? Let's make it official. We're going to give away egg planes at the end of the month. I don't know which ones yet, but we'll give away some egg stuff. Maybe a ship, a plane. We'll see what I can grab. I did get a haircut, and I didn't wear a hat the last stream, and I was a little lazy today, so I just threw the hat on, and I actually have my reading glasses with me. So this way, I should actually have them on now, so I don't have to squint at the screen, but I'm close enough right now where it doesn't make a difference. In a couple weeks, when Kelly's off, we're gonna go and get me my glasses finally. And I forgot who posted My Little Pony in the Discord the other day, and I said I was gonna wear my Little Pony shirt on stream, and I do. I have my Team Pony shirt. I am getting old. One is in, and he's gambling already. So how it's gonna work for anybody that hasn't been here, how giveaways are gonna work again. We're changing it up. We will be shipping to anybody in the U.S., outside of the U.S., like Canada. I talked to Gilly, model tank guy in here now. He had to confuse me. It was so much to ship the price of shipping was a little more than the price of the kit I was buying him, and that's a little ridiculous. So I just PayPal'd Gilly what it would cost me for the kit here, up to him, and then if he wants to get the same kit, he can. I did the same thing with Mike Lawler, who's building that fantastic Millennium Falcon cockpit. He 3D printed the whole thing, and that's just ridiculous. I think he actually finished that one, and he's working on a Katinga now. But what I did with him, because he's over in Ireland, I got him an Amazon gift card so he could either pick up the same kit because I seen it on Amazon, or he can buy whatever he wants. So if you're out of the United States, if you are on the European side, what I'm going to do is Andy's Hobby headquarters now has a European store. So I'll use his gift cards for the European side. If we give away gift cards in total without prizes, then we'll give to everybody. But kits themselves are going to stay in the States because it's a lot cheaper. It's actually still expensive, but it's cheaper for me to keep them here. Like the ATSTs I sent out, I think those were $30 each. I'm pretty sure they were $30 each, and the shipping on them was $16. So over half the price of the kit I paid in shipping, which is just a little ridiculous. Who's gambling? MTG, just wait, I'll lose more. I'm waiting for somebody to gamble and lose. I want to see it. Donate to me. I don't have a lot of Chippy Chips. Yeah, right. You got like almost 8,000 Chippy Chips. So I'm going to grab the little guy. So if you guys haven't played with these or built these little spacecraft, I can't remember, Star Blazers they're from. I think this one's Captain Harlock or something like that. I know it's hard to see because it's a little darker over here. This is the 2500 scale guy. He's small. He fits a little past the palm of my hand. They're fun to build. It's actually a quick build, but how I'm building now, because we have the puppies and I can't sit in the chair for forever painting, so I'll get like 10 or 15 minutes in on these, and then I'll stop. I'll do another 10 or 15. So it's taking me a little while to build this guy. It should have been done already. just a couple things with this. Some of the panel lines are nice and deep, so you get that nice crisp wash in there and it looks really good. Some of the panel lines on the wings are really shallow, so you can't get, once you put the wash in there, it holds a little bit, but once you try to get rid of the excess, you're always wiping it off, so that kind of stinks on that. There are a couple injector pin marks, mostly on the little pylons, but you really can't see them, so I was able to get rid of those. And a couple places it does gap up, but what I'm using is I always use my go-to Plastruct Bondine, and then you squeeze those little puppies together really, really tight, and you'll see a little bubble in the middle where the plastic actually melted together, and then you can just usually scrape that down with your X-Acto knife or whatever you're using. The decals here on the side are fine, they're flat. The decals up front, which you'll see in the video because I'll be posting the video soon, up front and the two little circles, those are recessed. So what I used is Mr. Mark Setter, right? Is the first one? Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Yes, Mr. Mark Setter first to get them in place, and then to suck it in, what I use is the Mr. Mark Softer. So I'll put the Mr. Mark Softer, and how deep these were, it almost went all the way in. I let it dry, and then I put the next coating of Mr. Mark Softer in there, and it sucked it in. But I'm going to tell you this much: if you never used Mr. Mark Softer before, that's the one that softens up the decal so it can conform around parts or sink into the holes like that. Literally make sure it's perfect. If you move it by accident, you have maybe 5 or 10 seconds to move that before the decal starts dissolving or ripping apart. Actually, on this side, it moved on me and I had to move it back, and I got lucky. It started tearing and I just used the tip of my X-Acto knife and put it back. The bottom's a little, in that corner's a little jacked. There's no way you're going to see it on here because it's so small. The bottom is a little jacked up, but not too bad. But yeah, if you're using the softer and the setter, the softer is the one to watch out for because that's the one that's making those decals really soft so they can conform. So you got to make sure you're pretty much perfect with what you're doing. So after the show tonight, I have to put on, there's a cannon that goes on the bottom here. 2 of the engines over here I have to put on, and that's pretty much the bottom. And then I'll get that video up for you guys. This way you can see what I'm doing on the build. And I also have to paint the one more skull on this side. I already painted the skull on this side. And I was looking at this ship specifically, the Arcadia. In the directions it has you painting it green and brown, and looking at a lot of the cartoons, the overall ship is green. Mostly the decking is brown on this guy. One liberty I am probably going to take is the engines are just either black or a really dark green. The pods are fine being the same color as the body of it itself, but the inside of the engines are still the same green. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to use maybe my aluminum and put a wash on there. I was going to use, and here you go, Model Master Enamels. They last over 20 years because I have a bottle that I opened up last night because I was going to use the metallizer on there and then buff it to make it look pretty cool because it's the one for exhaust. But unfortunately what I did, and it pissed me off because I'm an idiot, I opened the bottle, and it's a brand new bottle. I never used it before. And I didn't realize how high Model Master actually filled their bottles. Unlike to me, it doesn't go to the top. Model Master was almost to the top. I shoved my Badger in there and I turned it on and it flew up, and it was all, I posted a picture in Discord last night. It was all over my hands, on the floor. Thank God it didn't get on my sneakers, but I had Model Masters all over the place. Just in case Kelly come in. Hey Kelly, nah, she's not going to be home for a while. Since I'm out still with my back, Kelly's making the extra cash. She's doing some work at school. Hey Ken, what's going on? Hey Ron. She's doing extra work at school. She's grading state tests and stuff like that. So she's working she leaves at 6 in the morning. She doesn't get home till 9 at night, and she's working Saturday and Sunday. So we may not see her tonight. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Got to go now and start work. Hey, Lewis, good to see you, buddy. Thank you very much for stopping in. Be safe at work. I know it's pretty late. So this one I really like. The other one I have up there is the one Omar gave me. The one, I'm pretty sure it's a 1/700 scale Yamato. I want to do that, like I said in the last one, but I want to make sure that we have the lighting for that one. If I'm going to do that one, I have to do the wave gun and the engines lit up on that. This one, there's no way you're going to be able to light this. You might be able to light the little squares on the sides. Those wouldn't be a problem, but once you get to the back where it kind of looks like a pirate ship, the windows are just incredibly small, and no matter what you do, you would end up ruining the windows, and you would just ruin the kit. Chips. There's top number 2. There's top number 2. So yeah, that's definitely the one. The one I'm pissed that I missed out on, and I should have got it because it's just too expensive now. If you can find it, as everybody knows, I want that Yamato. Uh-oh. Hey, bud. Thanks for re-upping as a member. 7 months in a row. Wow, we've been doing that for 7 months already. This, the 1/350 scale Yamato's the one I want. If I can find it at a decent price, I would get it. I just wish they would repop it. This one, Kaylin, this is a 1/2500 scale. Space Battle Pirate Ship Arcadia. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to put you on break just for 1 second. Let me play with my little, thing. I got to get used to where all my stuff is. I know break is here somewhere. Hold on. I'll be right back. And we're back. And we're back with Dusty. I don't think these come out. I have these glued in. Man, these are dusty. I got to clean these off. But these three, if you can see them, and they're very dusty. Did these a while back. Got cat hair on them, dust on them. I'll have to clean these up. These were a quick job. I want to redo these anyhow because the Enterprise I messed up. I should have sanded off the windows on these. Hey, thank you, Jalen. Thank you for another month of membership. That's awesome. So those are 2500 scale. That would be a 2500 scale Enterprise. That would be the 2500 scale Arcadia compared to a 2500 scale USS Enterprise TOS version. I don't know if you'd be able to see it. I'm trying to get them there for you, but the Arcadia dwarfs the Romulan bird of prey over there, and then you got the Klingon ship. So the 1/2500 scale Star Trek are really, really tiny. I gotta clean this up, but the garage is so filthy. I just get dust over everything. I gotta get some kind of cover to put on these, spray them down, and just make them nice again. But yeah, if you wanted to do comparison, these are even smaller than this guy here. And I had no idea what the heck the thing is called, but mom-in-law Elaine, because I want to put Bert, the skeleton warrior, in something. I got to go looking on Amazon. I just want to get one of those round bases with either the plastic nice dome or the glass dome over it, and I found out the proper name for that is a cloche. You got to gift Wolf and lost your 20 chippy chips. Model Tank Guy lost his 20 chippy chips. Isn't that a shame? Airships are now rescaled to, so maybe comparable now. Yeah, it could be comparable now. I'm just going with what 2500 scale looks like for the older ships. They're pretty small. They're tiny ships. I actually like them. They're quick builds. And like I said, with the Enterprise, there's two problems with the Enterprise, though. The windows over here have to be sanded off so you can put the decals on nicely, and the nacelle pylons, they don't want to line up nicely. They don't. This one sags a little, and this one's straight up. So I'll probably do them again. I don't know what I would do. I would keep these on the side anyhow. Just clean them up and put them in the case and just do these again. Oh, Jam Scale 1. Did you win? I won 100 chippy chips last week, so it works. Then I gambled them away. Rascal Hobbies, you got Heart Pulse, and lost your 10 chippy chips. Oh, Eric. Eric.
Gosh, something wrong here.
You lost, Eric. Can't be losing your chippy chips. Can't be losing chippy chips. Oh, gosh. I don't know where it... Oh, there it is. This one was different. I know I showed you this one before. Space Cruiser Yamato. I know I showed you guys this before, but Omar sent this one over to me. And this guy I want to do. And I really, really wish I would have had this in the 350 scale. They do have the 500 scale, which is still out there. I don't know how much that one is. I got to check that out. One failed to give 1 chippy chips to Feels Bad Man. Who's Feels Bad Man? Is somebody else in here called Feels Bad Man? I don't think so. Let's see who's in here. One, Bud, Bubba Jam. People are coming in and out. But this one, I think, this one's... Oh, I did mess... Did I mess with this? Or did Omar start messing with this one a little bit and had it taped up? I think Omar might have had it taped up. But that's the Yamato in 700 scale. And that's without... What's on the rear of this ship? Just the engine. So this is definitely a nice size where I can light this one up. So it's a bigger size. It's got a nice little base on it. It's got the wave gun, which is pretty cool out of the front over here. So this one will be a nice little build. I don't know. No, I can't do it. I want to do this next, but I can't do it until we get that wave gun going and maybe some sound effects or something with it. But I definitely want to get this one done. I'm trying to see how small. Good to hear. Will soon to not be homeless. Got my Vancouver home. Awesome, Ron. Glad to hear that, sir. That is a very good thing. But yeah, this will be one of my upcoming builds. I gotta start getting on my Halloween builds. Anybody that's doing your... Hey, Benny, what's going on? And thanks to Benny, we have the Price is Right losing sound, because he wanted that one, so I found it, and we put it on there. But anybody that's in the Star Wars group build, we're running out of time. So if you got those, get them to me. Like I said, if I posted up on the community, let me find the community. Community-ta. Where's my thing? Community-ta. Open, review, computer screen. There's the computer screen. Okay, if you come down in HLI announcements, it's under HLI announcements, and I put group build photos and write-ups. I know John JJK got me his photos. I put up Mad Genius Productions helicopter. His was done. And when you're done, all I'm asking, if there's because I looked at the submissions email, I didn't get any in there. If you did say put your completed builds in one of the showcases, because I don't want to mix up a completed build from last year or this year. So group build rules, annual group build model showcase would be in here. So these are easy. The guys that's put 2022, I can grab these and do them. But just let me know that you're done so I can make sure that I start putting them all together. This way at the end of the year, well, actually at the beginning of next year, we'll just have the one big live show with everybody. I have an idea for that too. Because we took away Not that we took it away, but it just didn't work out. The model of the year just didn't work out for a few years after that last debacle. It just got ruined after that. So it just never went right. And basically we had the same 10 people in it every year. And we were trying to get more and more people into it and into the build, which would have been nice. But I really want to do something. So maybe what we'll do with that is when we do have the whatchamacallit, can't think of what I'm saying. Oh, the big slideshow. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put a poll in the back, and the top 3, you guys will vote. The subscribers, I'll change it to subscribers only can chat. Subscribers will vote on their favorite top 3, and maybe I could see if I could get some prizes for the top 3 for the group builds. Look, White Glove Models is back, trying to double dip on the chippy chips. You might not be homeless in Vancouver, but don't try crossing a street with laundromat change. I think he's talking Vancouver, Washington. I know Ron's in the U.S. Slow going, but the interior is done on the hues. I got to start my hues too. And the other thing I got to order, hopefully, because my paperwork didn't get in time, but I did get approved for an extension for my absence on Monday. So hopefully Friday I actually get paid. If I get paid on Friday, then I will order my FEP, because I'm changing my mind. I keep changing my mind on what I want to do on the diorama base for the hues. I think I'm going to go with Omar's idea, and like I said, I found a small section of Los Angeles which I can make smaller, put the hues up higher. This way it looks like it's forced perspective that he's higher than the city. The city will be small and just shade in the city and stuff like that. So I got to get my printer up and running again. Unfortunately, the doggies take a lot of my time. Super slow on the tire set, but it's going to get done come hell or high water. That's right, Spence. That's right. I want to see if this works again, because I was trying to put up our links in the chat by just pressing buttons. Just want to see if I can put up. No, see, everybody's. I gotta write Elgato and ask him why that's not working. Take your time, Ron. You got that Ratfink. We have till the end of the year on that one, so don't rush. It's always a pain in the neck moving. I know you got a lot to do, so do your thing, get your house in order, and then the models are last. I spent 2 months last year, and because Washington, absolutely phenomenal place to visit. I've had an issue there, but it's not a few years since I've been there. Okay. Yes, so that's what's going on. If you haven't seen, there's other group builds going on out there. Charlie Mack has the Eggplane group build going on. I've seen that. Munchkin Modeling Man, I think he was running it. Dan was running the Bandai group build, I think with Craig Mutt Modeler. I'm pretty sure they were running it together. I could be wrong, but they had just finished up a Bandai group build. There's a lot of stuff going on out there, which is really cool. I got to get into more stuff, but my time is so limited. I just try to get in what I can, and even if my stuff is late, I'll try to get in. The only place I ever been out on the other coast was Fort Irwin for NTC. Was out playing in the desert. That's the only time I've been out to California. I didn't even get to see California. AMT 71 Duster 340. Want to build without body paint. Should I clean it with soap and water, or I would clean it with soap and water first, just to get the get any mold release off that thing. Charlie and Daniel co-host the egg. There you go. Okay. I can't keep up on the two. Well, that's the reason, Chris, we want to change. If you guys weren't here, we're definitely going to change up how many group builds we have, because we have way too many on HobbyLink International. We got 12 going this year. We're going to cut it down to probably 5 group builds for next year, which is fine by me. 2 that are always staying are Star Wars, because we do our May the 4th one, and Halloween. Halloween's a big one, so we're keeping those group builds. If you haven't seen, just go over to hobbylinkinternational.com, click group builds, and you can see the ones we have now. In August, in the middle of the year, That's not even the middle of the year. June is the middle of the year. In August, when I get back, or I may be taking a week's vacation in August because Kelly's going away and I'll be with the puppos. Over here is when I'll set up for the vote. The vote will be on the community of what our group builds are going to be for next year. So like I said, no vote. Anybody in here that likes military builds and stuff, next year's military build is going to be the Korean War. Either side, any equipment they've used, planes, jeeps, tanks, bridge layers, whatever it may be. You can build any of that from either side. You can build a diorama with figures, anything you want as long as it was used during the Korean War. I was born in Manhattan. I did not read Annual at first glance. I thought how do they get an eggplant up there and why? I have only started one of the group builds, the Victory. Every time I pull a hind out, it gets started its own world with the amount of photo etching. Yeah, it does get overwhelming. That's why I don't mind if people, that's up to you. Nobody has to be in all of the builds. Pick one that you want to be in, and that's fine. If we have a few people in each, it's still a nice slideshow at the end of the year. I'll actually tell you what I have so far. I might be missing a couple. Let me look in my files here. Pictures, HobbyLink International stuff, HobbyLink International group builds, 2022 group builds. Okay, armor, there's nothing done yet. I know a couple people are working on those, Chris K being one of them. Battlestar Galactica, nothing in there finished. Cars of the 50s, nothing in there finished. I'm still going to chop up my 51 Chevy and put it into a diorama, but that's not going to count as a Cars of the 50s because it's not a complete car. It's going to be a chopped junker. So I don't think that would really count. Even though I did a lot of work on it, I don't think it would really count. The Chippy Open, Daniel finished the tractor. I just got to get his pictures, so that's one in there that's finished. Figures and busts, there's not a thing in there. Halloween, already Rick Pezzol, he finished his Jack the Reaper. So already one Halloween one is done. So that's 2 builds. Helicopter group build, there's 2, so we're up to 4. Joe, Mad Genius Productions, finished his OH-13 Sioux, the MASH helicopter. And Mighty JJK finished his Marine 1. So that's 4 builds. That would be Star Trek, nothing done. And here, this is why we have the annual Star Wars group build. We had a lot last year. I think we had 16 or 17 last year. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. Richard Pezzol with another one in there. Kevin, top number 2. And Bob, of course, our main man, Bob Bruce. He's got 3 of them done. So we're up to 9. That's just 5 alone for the Star Wars group build, which is a single slideshow. And then we got the tall ships, nothing in there. And TV and movie, Bob Bruce again. He's got his Egg Titanic done. I can't show you these because the computer won't, Streamlabs won't allow to show my files. Kev with another one, and Lee Chambers with his Bumblebee, which was a very cool build. So that's and a lot of these I still got to get up on the main site, which is good because I don't want to plow them all up on the site at one time. Put one a day or a couple a week. This way we can spread that out. But if you're interested, come over, join the group builds. It's always a lot of fun to see you guys building, chit-chatting in the whatchamacallit on the site. I'm back for a bit. Just got to my collection. Nice. Good to see you again, Lois. I'm working on a start-tell build. A start-tell build? A Star Trek build? Donnie, are you using voice to text? You gotta be a start-tell build, a Star Trek build. I think Donnie might be. I'm working on my Star Wars build. A lot of Star Wars. Slots 10. Benny, I'm hoping you don't lose. If you lose, Benny, I'm gonna have to press the button. Sorry, Benny. What defines military build? Does it have to be a military kit? Could I build an AMT 4951 shoebox 4 kit to look like a base staff car? It says count on military guys look down on that. I wouldn't look down on it as long as you can make it into what it's supposed to be and was used by the military, then that's fine. But a military build would consist of it actually had to be used in the military. So if you take a car that's just a basic car kit and paint it up military colors, that was, you know, supposed to be those colors, then that's fine. Nah, stupid autocorrect. Quano Man, good to see you. Hey, Dan, what's going on? I was just talking about you. Your ears must have been ringing. Everybody's losing. I'm not going to keep hitting the prices right on you. A couple times a night is okay, but I don't want to keep hitting you with that stuff. I'm still waiting for a winner. I haven't seen a winner. You have 8,100 chippy chips. So yeah, definitely once I'm off tonight, I already gloss coated those parts for the engine and the guns, and then I'll put a wash on those, flat coat them, and they'll be good to go. Here you go, Kenny. YouTube.com. Rascal, you got... Rascal lost again. Slots. 22 and a half. They took a half. Did they actually? Man, you guys are just gambling away. Everybody's losing. You can't win on here. The house is up. The house is up. Oh, wait a minute. Model Tank Guy won 400 chippy chips. Yay! These are actually the last pieces. Let me see if my hand... These are the engine pods. Again, everything is green on the ship. They even want you to paint this green, which while I was spraying it, I painted it green anyhow. But I'm going to change the engine. Probably a silver or aluminum in there and just throw a wash on it. And then I just got to do a wash on these guys over here. So those are pretty much the last two big parts that got to go on the bottom. This is tiny. I'm going to try to keep it on my cheek right here. But this is the cannons. This is really, really tiny. You're not going to see it. But the cool thing is I thought they were going to have these guns. I know you can't see it. Set in place. I didn't think they were going to be able to move them. But you can actually move the 3 guns. So you can set them up on the top and the bottom however you want them. So the bottom really doesn't have that much more. And you got to be careful moving these guys because I can feel it now. This middle one is going to fall out, and I'm going to lose it. Let's fix that right now. Let's take it off the little homemade skewer. See, the little guy popped right out because you don't glue them in. They got little nubs. You just got to... Usually you hear the snap, but these just don't want to... Uh-oh. I think Kelly might be home. And this actually comes with... This comes with 4 guns, so if by some reason you accidentally lose one of these barrels, you have an extra one there. Extra 3, actually. Let me see if that's stuck in there. Nope, that didn't stick in there. I'm going to have to play with that. He's giving me the little finger. But I'm going to keep that like that and play with it a little later and make sure that guy sticks in there. Oh, so much fun, so much fun. I don't hear the dogs. I did take 1,000 as a joke. It didn't notify me, but it actually did. Holy cow. 40 chips. Hey, people are starting to win. And lose. Playing with the little thing. Yes, Shu. It's very, very tiny barrel. Don't lose them. Those actually have mold lines on the side. They're so small, you'll never see them, but I did clean them up the best I can. It was really hard holding them in my hands and getting rid of those. That's why I'm going to try to get the... Excuse me. Get the video up tonight. No, that wasn't Kelly. It's only 7:45. So Kelly's not home yet. I don't know who that was. I thought I'd brought a Dr. Pepper down with me. I didn't, and now I'm thirsty. Take 8,000. I don't even have that much space loot. That's what she said. I don't even have that much space loot. I think I gave half of my space loot to Grayson, who I don't see tonight. Oh, now I hear the puppies. They're up. I gotta make sure the boy is watching them. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna grab a Dr. Pepper, and I'm gonna tell the boy to make sure he watches the puppies while we're over here. I am so upset. I drank my last Dr. Pepper at dinner before. So that's out of here. So who's building what out there? Heist 20. I don't know if the heist works or not. Ahoy! Fubar Model Yard has joined the treasure hunt. I don't know how that one works, heist. Well, I guess you will have to wait for next stream. Yes, I will. So I'm going to try Super Clean. Super Clean works beautifully. Super Clean works beautifully. Just go watch my video on it. Super Clean will take that stuff right off. Smoke-a-Cola? Yes, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, whatever's on sale. Coke, Pepsi, doesn't make a difference. I really don't know what I want to build. I guess I should get onto the Hughes after this one. I got to get one of the group builds done. I have to. The Hughes would probably be a better one to do because I can use the 001 boards before they sell out. We're almost out of Grissom boards, so if you want a Grissom board, I know a couple people order those. And those are running out. So we do have the 001s aren't on sale. We ran a sale on those for a while. Those are off sale. They're back up to $15. I'm working on the 400 scale Queen Mary 2, 25 scale Plymouth GTX, and 25 scale gas station die. You got a lot going on, Eric. I've been watching your videos. You definitely got to go. Hey, here we go, guys. Speaking of Eric right now, Eric was talking about, I watched his last video, the bottom of the door sills where the chrome is usually at on the bottom. He was talking he might want to get the Yamato chrome pen. I told him, don't get it. I hate the Yamato. It never dries properly. You think it's dry, you touch it, and you end up with a thumbprint on it. I want to try the Green Stuff World, but I'm having such a tough time getting their chrome. Anybody have any good suggestions for a good chrome for Eric? I did have that graffiti paint, the chrome graffiti paint that I found at Hobby Lobby. I gave that a shot. It's a beautiful chrome. It's just way too thick. That's meant for spraying up on walls and stuff, so it could beat the elements for a while. So that was no good for models. It just came out way, way, way too thick. I don't suggest to anybody that crappy Molotov crap. There is that other paint, Chrome 2.0 or something like that. I think it's by the same people that make the blackety blackest black in the world. Spastics. Okay, is Spastics an enamel or a lacquer? I haven't used Spastics. I don't know if you could get Spastics at can you get Spastics at Hobby Lobby? We're trying to help Eric stay within a budget too. Because unfortunately my friend there got hurt in the military and he's on a fixed income, so good stuff at good prices to help out Eric. Oh, what the hell is this? I'm reading. A crew of pirates and raiders check their flintlocks, sharpen their cutlass, and disembark for Heart Island. The entire crew escaped Black Heart Island alive. They celebrate with a chest full of gold and belly full of rum. Donnie Doherty 20, Fubar got 40, and one got 20. What is this heist thing? You guys are having. I'm glad to see you guys are having fun in the chat with this stuff. It is pretty cool. We're in desperate need of a cardboard from HLI. We did talk about a cardboard a while ago. We just don't know what to, definitely headlights, tail lights. It's just, my thing is, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me, my thing is I want to get away from the old standard of going up to your model, like say this, and pushing a button. I don't want to do that anymore, because if I want to turn on the lights, I either want to be able to do it right from here, my phone, or I want to be able to do it from a little, remote, some other type of remote control. It's not that I'm being lazy, but I think it's a lot simpler. If I'm sitting back, I don't want to have to get up, go across the room to press the, say the photon torpedoes on the Enterprise, and it only shoots once. I want to be able to shoot it a few times, sit down and watch it. So that is, it's not that we don't want to do it that way. That is a difficult thing to do, and it's going to take time. So with the cars, that's what I also want to do. I want to be able to put the car lights, This way you can do your low beams and your high beams. Press a button, low beam, high beams. You could hit a button so the brake lights will light up instead of just staying static. Maybe turn signals, four-way hazards, stuff like that. But we want to get into bigger and better things. Like I said though, the chip shortage is ridiculously hurting us. Ask Donnie. Donnie works in the car field, and it's just majorly bad. 8-Ball, will HLI reconsider ships to Canada? No, I can answer for 8-Ball. Not with the shipping costs. We can't afford it. Between paying for hosting and everything, where we ran, and the last 3-month prizes in a row, doing it all at once, I ran through a lot of cash. So no. I'm working on HMS Victory 148 Red Arrow Net and a 35 King Tiger by Tacom. Oh, and just built a Warhammer thingy in the truck. Jeez, you guys are building a lot at one time. Sorry I'm late. My aunt and uncle were in town and took me to dinner. Hello, Grayson. How are you? Don't worry about being late. Tell your aunt and uncle we said hello. I'm working. Yes, I seen the Gato or Gato that Omar's building. That's a cool submarine. Make sure you put chippy chips together, Dan. We'll start a 48 scale F-14 Tomcat after my company's trip. Sweet. Yep, I try to do. I am not the boss. We all talk about it and see what we want to do. But like I said, chip shortages. Unfortunately, Tommy and Spence, they're the brains of the operation. I am not the beauty of the operation. I'm the guy that tells you about everything and tries to post it everywhere. The problem is too that we're not all together in the same state, and we don't live just a block away from each other where we can hang out in this garage and come up with ideas. It's all chatting through Telegram and stuff like that, swinging ideas back and forth. Then it's getting the parts. Tommy has to build them because, like we said, they're built in the USA. We get the parts. Tommy physically hand built. Anybody that has a board and those little boards, Tommy physically hand builds all those little boards. He sends them over to Spence. Spence then programs all the boards and individually tests the boards to make sure that everything is okay. Anyone that are bad go into the bad pile. And if they're fixable, they're fixable. If not, that's a loss for us. Once Spence is done testing those, then they come over to me in the bags and everything. And then Paul takes the orders because Paul's up in Canada. He's our Canadian branch of HLI. He procures all of the components we need, finds a lot of stuff. He's the guy that talks to all the companies and gets things for review, gets all the news and all that other stuff. So it's not like we're all together and Paul's our furthest one, all the way on the BC side of Canada. So it's a little operation with a big amount of stuff to do. And Buck is just dead weight. And if you guys haven't seen, if you're not on, excuse me, if you're not on Discord, Omar just did an awesome bust of the Green Goblin, I think it is. Right now, it's amplifiers. They just simply don't exist right now. See? It's just a pain in the butt. Chippy chips. Yeah, chippy chips are in abundance. You don't have to worry about those. Omar, okay, thanks. I know nothing about 3D printing, so whenever you have time, it's not a huge rush. I like the catfish and okra at Cracker Barrel. I just want a gold for my 172nd scale Gato IPMS flight 19 in Pompey, Florida, about 3 weeks ago. Oh, congratulations, George. Good job. Are we going to get to do crossover kit build like a car guy, like a GTO, like a Tiger? Like I said, if you guys want to do something like that, if you guys have group build ideas, invite your friends over to community, have them join up on the community, and you guys can do any group builds you want to make. It's totally up to you guys. Let's go back over to the computer screen. If you join up where it says Kenneth Conklin right here, I said Kenneth, that's what Sister Grace used to call me. It says Kenny Conklin right here. That's where you would register if you're not a registered member. Jump in here, register, scroll down to the bottom, HLI form group builds, come right into form group builds, and boom, start a group build over here. Tell your friends that aren't part of the community, come over, do their thing. I'm sure guys on the community will join in. It's just we're not going to have 1 million group builds anymore because it's just out of hand. So we have like Chris last year did the end of the year speed build. He already put a new one up, the Kenny Can't Hang speed build, because I didn't join in last year, and because of due peer pressure, I am actually going to be in on this one this year. Why, I don't know. We had the 2020, this was an official one, but I just popped it in here, and so was this one. The Shelf Queen group build's not an official one anymore. That one just runs for 2 years at a time. We did the 20 to 22 one, and now 22 to 24. If you have any Shelf Queens, pop them in there. But anybody on the community is welcome to start their own group builds in there. If you've been on any other forums, like Fine Scale Modeler, I used to start group builds in there all the time. I actually got to restart one in here on the forums, the military veterans group build for us guys that were in the military to build whatever you used in the military. So if you're looking to do something like that, definitely jump in there, because it's going to be, we won't have new group builds until January 1st is when actually the newest group build will be May the 5th, and that'll be the restart of the Star Wars group build. And then November 1st will be the restart of the Halloween group build. And then January 1st will be the other 3 or probably 3 to 4 group builds that we do for all of next year. So we don't want to get overwhelmed with group builds anymore. It's a little nutty. It got a little nutty. We were running out of steel rolls that they use for stamping body panels. Holy cow! That is nuts. What do you have to offer as prizes for a group build besides internet glory and social media bragging rights? I don't offer anything for group builds. I do a monthly giveaway. I'm not rich or anything like that. So a lot of the guys, out of the goodness of their heart, sent over kits for the giveaways and stuff like that. Again, like I said last time, if people want to send from overseas, I'm asking them not to send anything to me anymore unless shipping comes down, because it's ridiculous how much it costs to ship from the UK. One of the guys in here, GB, donated 3 kits to the last group build, and that was really expensive for him to send over. You know, it was the price of the kits that he paid for whenever, and then the shipping to come over, so that's a lot. What we do with the membership money, if you guys, anybody that's new here, anything we do with donation money or membership money, that all goes to hosting of the sites, buying apps or anything for the sites, getting kits for giveaways, and now unfortunately shipping will eat up a lot of that, and I'm not gonna waste all that money on it. No, not you or HLI. If I wanted to sponsor a build, what is the unwritten expected donation? Nothing. That's totally up to you. You don't have to give away prizes for a group build at all. You can just start a group build. It never needs prizes. Like I said back in the day, I was on FSM a long time ago. We just started group builds. There was no prizes expected. A lot of the times, all you do is make let me go back. Is it still on the forums? All you do. Let me jump into Jesse. All you do is see down here, a lot of people are happy just to show their little badge that they completed a group build, and you can make us, I'll show everybody how to make the slideshows for their signature. I did, like me, since, what do I got? The 21 Halloween. The only ones I finished is the 17 Halloween group build, the 18, the 21, so I missed 3 years in a row. So I only got 3 group builds under my belt. A lot of guys have more than that. But you never have to give anything away. It's about hanging out, having fun, building together, all that good shit. So don't worry about prizes or anything like that. No matter how much shipping goes up, I vote that the Dr. Pepper budget never drops below 3%. I am pissed I drank my last Dr. Pepper and didn't realize it. I need a plain build one. One, if you join the speed build, we won't make as much fun of you as those who don't. That's your prize. I like it. They berated me and busted my chops so much that I broke down crying that I had to join that group build. I hope that treasure chest is full. I need a plain build one and a tank one. Heist 50. Like I said, this month, if you're just joining us, this month's giveaway at the end of this month is going to be egg planes. It may not be all egg planes because I found a bunch of cool ones. Not only Hasegawa makes cool ones. I didn't realize Meng, M-E-N-G, Meng makes a whole bunch of cool ones. They actually have an aircraft carrier, egg aircraft carrier with mini egg planes on it, which is awesome. There's an egg plane Hughes 500. They got a lot of cool stuff. So we'll probably give away 3 or 4 of those. I'll try to order those. Well, actually, I don't remember which store that I found them on. So I'll see how many they have in stock. I might have to order them so they don't go out of stock. Have them on hand, shipped to me, and then I'll ship them back out. If it looks like they got a lot, then I could wait to the end of the month. Hasegawa makes egg planes. Meng makes a lot of the Toon tanks, which I have. Toon tanks are cool. I love the Toon tanks. I just gotta finish my friggin' Toon. I never finish anything. If anybody knows me, I start something and never finish it. Never ever finish it. Actually, if you didn't notice, I have little LEDs under here, and that is because this computer, this sitting on the table, and I have this fabric underneath it so the air isn't getting to it. And I bought this for Kenny a while ago for his gaming, and it really keeps the computer cool. So now I got that, and that's sitting up there. What did I search? Egg models. Yeah, Hasegawa is one of them. Out of stock, in stock. So yeah, I see a lot of out of stock. So I might have to grab. Oh, they're not that expensive, so I can grab a few of these before they're all out of stock. I'm just going to scroll through. The first bunch are all Hasegawa. KTH. It's another company. Oh, Kitty Hawk. Kitty Hawk also makes them. Kitty Hawk doesn't make that many. And then it's Meng makes a lot of them. Like Meng, and it's out of stock, which sucks. Has the B-17G Flying Fortress as an egg plane. They have an HE-177 bomber, which is in stock. Oh, they got a Lancaster in stock, which is cool. So I'm gonna see how many of these I could pick up for the end of the month. They have also the Titanic, which is, damn it, it's out of stock. HMS Hood is in stock, a USS Cleveland. So they got battleships in the egg division. Meng makes a lot. Then they got the cutesy one, which the Meng Pinky World War Tunes, which is a little pink tank with a little kitty in it. So I think I might get that for Chris as a present, because I think he really likes that pink tank. He loves that pink. Or is it off red, Lewis, if you're still here? Could be off red. What else does Kitty Hawk? Kitty Hawk's a little more expensive. And who makes the aircraft carrier? It is Meng that makes the aircraft carrier. Meng also makes a submarine, and the USS Missouri, and the Scharnhorst. So they got some really cool ones in here. The battleships and stuff are a little more expensive. Those are $25. The planes are on the cheaper side. So I'll see how many of those I can pick up. So we'll definitely do some egg stuff, and that'll be the giveaway for this month. Eggs. We're giving away eggs. I'm building an F-14 Tomcat egg plane. I think that I was looking for that one. That one's out of stock. There are also anime egg planes, doing a Macross egg plane. Oh, very cool. Is the Hindenburg airplane cracked open? Don't forget Chibi. Chibis, as I know it, I have some chibis, just little characters. Meng, Hasegawa, Freedom Kits, Tunes. There's a bunch. I feel a presence I haven't felt since Model Nerds. What's up, 300? 70 RS. If you want to look at them, hold on, guys. I could just do this. This way you guys got the link. I buy I'm starting to buy more from Andy's, but sometimes Brew Brothers has a bigger selection than Andy's does. But I do like Andy's. He ships quick, good prices. Here's a link to Sprue Brothers. Now, don't go snapping everything up, otherwise I can't have a giveaway, guys. Don't go stealing all the eggplants. You know what I'm saying? I vote for Toon Meng build. That wouldn't be until next year. Puppies are being bad, and Kelly's not home to bring them in here, and I can't pick them up. They are way over 10 pounds now. 10 pounds is the limit I'm allowed to pick up. So if I pick them up and I get hurt picking them up and I'm on camera doing it, I'm in a lot of trouble. I don't pick them up at all. I let them, they jump up on the gate and, you know, I pet them there, or I'll sit down and pet them, let them chew on my legs. I'll see, you know what? I'll see if Kenny will bring in Janeway for you. I'll see if they're being bad. Hold on for a second, Grayson. Let's make Grayson's night. We'll see if Kenny could bring in Janeway. Okay, Grayson, just for you, my son Kenny is bringing in our friend Janeway. There's good old Janeway. Hi, baby. Hello, baby girl. Look at the camera. Look that way. Look at that way. Uh-oh, there's another puppy yelling. But that's little Janeway. She's our lightest one, and that's my son Kenny, that you all know when he was a little boy, and now he's a very big boy, and he loves his puppos. If anybody's been following, these guys got huge. She's got to be at least, what, 15 pounds now, if not a little more?
15, 16.
They're just growing very, very, very fast. She's becoming a big girl, which I don't like. They're growing. Unfortunately, puppies grow too quick. You can bring her back in so the sister and brother don't go crazy.
Can I bring in the other ones?
If you want to bring in the other ones, this way Grayson can see them, because we know Grayson wants to see the puppies. But yeah, we're definitely going to do an egg plane. We're not going to specifically hold it to just egg planes in the new year. It'll be egg planes, ships, whatever you can get egg style, and any manufacturer. So that'll definitely be one. I'm here sort of and listening to you while working, and yeah, it's off red. Absolutely off red. But for Chris, it's pink. Oh, she's got a Snoopy tongue. Actually, I have to, as you can tell, I'm squirrel momenting because I jump from models to this to that, and then we'll come back to models. But I have to bring they're due for their shots because they're 12 weeks old this Saturday. They'll be 3 months old already. So Kenny and Kelly are going to have to bring them in for their shots. But I have to bring her in because I don't like how she's breathing. She sounds like she's snoring when she's breathing. But she is the runt, so I hope she doesn't have any type of problems. There's Willow. That's our Willow, baby. This is the mush. This is the musher girl, right? You're the musher girl. She knows when she does bad because she'll lay down and she'll give you those little puppy eyes that say, "Please don't yell at me. Please don't yell at me." Ha ha ha. What's the matter? What are you huffing and puffing about? Huh? You gonna look at the camera so you can say hello to everybody? Say hi. Say hi. I got big too. I'm getting big and fat. I gotta run around the backyard. And then he's gonna bring in the last one.
I don't know if I'd be able to do that.
Yeah, you know what? Blaine might not want to get picked up.
He was fine just now.
Okay. And then he'll bring in Blaine for Grayson too. Blaine, he's a funny little golden. He's short and stocky, kind of like a pit bull. And I mess with him because he doesn't like you to point your finger at him. I'm like, "What did you do?" And he'll talk back to you. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, Grayson's being happy. Yeah, it's starting to get, we got all those flowering white trees around here, and I don't like how she's breathing where it sounds like while she's awake. Nah, Blaine ain't having it. All right, Blaine ain't having it. He doesn't want to get picked up. Blaine will tell you when he doesn't want to get picked up. He's not a mean dog, but he'll be like, I don't want to be picked up. But I have to have her checked out. Those are going to be, the father, he was a big boy. He was a big golden. So Blaine is the talky one. So we're all cool with an egg plane. Like I said, you know what? We're definitely going to do it. We're definitely going to do it in all. I want to do it this Saturday, though, but it's way too early. We're still in the middle of this year. So egg planes are in. We just got to figure out a few more, and we'll write them all down. If egg planes go like I think they will, I think I'll do a few of those because they don't look like they'll take forever to do. I wonder if I still have it on the main site. And I did put it, if you scroll back a little bit, I put a link in here to Sprue Brothers for all their egg planes. I want to see something on the main site. I don't know. Hobby Link International. Let's go into the search. Let's see who built Corsairs on the site, if I still have it. Corsair. View all results. I know we used to have a Corsair on the site. It might be gone because we lost the site. It is gone. I forgot who built it, but they built an awesome egg plane of a Corsair, and they painted it right down the middle. One side was looking like it was in the South Pacific. The other side was a trainer plane, which they didn't. I wish I still had the pictures of that, but when the site went down, we lost that, which stinks. That really stinks, but that was an excellent build. So nobody's stopping anybody from doing anything like that. Oh, everybody's joining the heist, I see. Everybody's trying to win some booty. Why Captain GB's models was trying to get a crew together for a treasure hunt. Type in heist amount. All right, I'll join you guys. Why not? If I can spell heist. Let's see. I am so glad you guys are having fun in the chat with that stuff. It makes it more interesting. I got to decide. I got to figure out something that I can do on Saturdays, build on Saturdays. Wednesday night will be just talking head night. We'll hang out, show you a few things. And Saturdays we're going to try to figure out what to build. I have a Viper egg plane I won in your contest. Yes, I remember giving those away. Those are cool. Oh no, Kenny will jinx us. Everybody's joining in on the heist. Let's see if anybody wins. But yeah, I gotta figure out what I can do on Saturdays because I used to do the diorama stuff. I gotta pull those out. It's just I get so frustrated with this not being done. I played Powerball, I didn't win, so this isn't getting done. I just want it done so I could keep it semi-dust free. You know, with construction stuff in here, everything you've seen the Star Trek models I pulled out, it's just full of dust and have to be cleaned very, very, very badly. And once the Arcadia is done, I'll definitely get something to put it in, and make sure it's not too dusty. And I got to dust off poor Bert. The poisonous fogs sends half the crew. Davy Jones locked, the rest escape with a handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. Results: Spence Wolf 40, Jason 100, Fubar 80, Buckman's Model Mania 100, Model X 100, say 40. Oh, I must have died. Hey, Top is in here. What's going on, Top? What is going on? Let me run down. Oh, Top, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the show, and I don't know if I died too. Rascal, we went down. We went down, Eric. We went down. It's all Spence's fault. But Top, yeah, at the beginning of the show I was talking about, you know where you change from Top Chat to Live Chat? I found out that if that three little dots, if you click that, it says participants in there, so you don't even have to scroll through the chat anymore, and we could see who's in here. So I don't know if there's anybody that I didn't say hello to. Let me just roll down again. One is here. Brian's here. Top is here. Bud, Chris, Dave, Donnie, Fubar, GB, Grayson. Hey, Jack. I didn't see you sneak in here. Hopefully you're doing well, Jack. Jason. Joseph, I've seen you before because you said you were doing something and you'd be right back, and you were right back. And the rest, Tom, TCP3. I didn't catch you before. Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, it's like Dungeons and Dragons, the poisonous fog. The poisonous fog got us. Excuse me, dang it. I must have rolled a 1. It's not my fault that I'm an immortal. It's true, Spence. You are. Chippy Chips. Check your Chippy Chips. I want to redo the Arcadia in 1500. But I'm trying to... It's so difficult. I can spend a little money. I can either order a model or order... And I know what Omar's going to say. I have to do it. I really shouldn't order a model. I got to order the Fett for my 3D printer so I could get that back up and running, because there's some stuff I want to print out. There's some files I have, and now that I know basically what I'm doing, I could do a little more on that 3D printer. And the 3D printing is fun. Nerds. Hey, it's a nerd fest. I'm glad 37 people are here. Welcome aboard, 37 people. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess it counts me. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Actually 24, because we got to take the Streamlabs bot out. 24 and 13. To the 13 people that aren't chatting, welcome aboard. We are glad to have you with us. I know not everybody likes to chat. Just make sure if you are here, and you're here because you enjoy our nonsense on Wednesday nights and watching the guys do what they're doing and talking about the models and all that other stuff. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel, because just in case you want to get in at the end of the month on the giveaways, you have to be a subscriber, and then you will end up having to talk. You don't have to talk all the time. You could just get into the thing by putting in the when we do the raffle. That's fine. But I thank you all for being here, whoever's sitting here and watching. It's nice to have you. Sandy, I didn't say hello to Sandy. I seen it roll by in the chat, and I didn't say hello. Hello, Sandy. Don't lie, Kenny hates lurkers. Shh, Top, don't say that. Don't say that. Now we got 40 people here, Top. We got a new 3 here. Can't say that. I was lurking big time. If you don't know, I'm going to try it again. Like I said, I have everybody's URLs programmed into my Stream Deck. So Top was just here. Where is Tops? There he is. And it's not working. I got to see why it's not working. But if you don't know Top, that's Buckman's Model Mania. Every Tuesday night he has a live stream, and he does a lot of building, especially of the part work stuff. He just finished up a Terminator. He's working on the Ecto 1 now. He's waiting on parts for the Enterprise D. Donnie's waiting for him to get those. So if you like the part work stuff, come check out Top. I know it's 7 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. So I'm in New Jersey. Just figure out what time it is for you. An hour behind, 2 hours behind me. It's 7 o'clock here when Top goes. I think Top isn't. I think Buck is an hour behind me. No, he might be 2 hours behind me. I think he might be at 5. It's either 5 or 6 his time. So if you like that, go check him out, subscribe, all that other good stuff. It's always a fun time. Last night, unfortunately, I was pretty much by myself, so I had to put Top up on the big screen, up on the 65-inch. I couldn't really chat on my phone too much because the dogs were really roughhousing last night, and I had to keep rolling balls to them so they wouldn't kill each other. They always before bed get that energy. Well, I know you're 3 hours behind. You're all the way on the other coast. I didn't know if he's 1:20 there. Jeez Louise. All the cool people are in the central time zone. Okay. Well, when I was in Tennessee, half of Tennessee's 1 hour behind and the other half isn't. So I was in the 1 hour behind the East Coast time when I was at Fort Campbell. I never remember those. So what else is going on? I don't want to keep you guys here too long. We've been on almost an hour and a half tonight, having a lot of fun with you guys. Rolled 75 FUBAR model. Yard 180 Chippy Chips in house. Rolled. What did you do that you were able to? Oh, gamble. You gambled. Okay. You gambled. So you guys are going to have to help me decide what we're going to do on Saturdays. We got to do something. Like I said, I ran out of kits. You guys seen them all. Unless there's something that you guys want to see again. Wait, there are other cool people here besides me. West Virginia guy. I am not a born New Jersey person. I'm a born New York person. We just moved here 2 years ago. Going on 2 years. August will be 2 years. We're out here. Otherwise, nothing's going on my end, guys. Pretty much covered everything tonight. The only thing I'm pissed at is I have everybody's. I'll take this off. Well, I'm not going to take it off there because the thing. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Come on, focus. Let me see if I can get it to focus. If you can see, like I have on this side, I got Benny. I don't know who that is because it's so blurry in my eyes. I got Spence down. Nope, down over here. Jalen's in there. So these are all URLs. So when you guys pop into the chat, I could just press a button. But what's happening is I'll press this one. And did that come up with a check mark? No, it comes up with an exclamation point for some reason that it's not working. When the show first started, I was able to pop up everybody's URL. So I want to be able to, help you guys out while you're here instead of me just saying, hey, go visit top, then you got to go searching for them. If I could just put up the URL in the chat, then it's a lot easier. But for some reason, I can only use it once and then it dies. So I'm going to email Elgato, see what the hell's up with that, because I'd like to be able to throw everybody's URL up there. It makes it a lot easier than just saying, hey, go here, when you can just go in the chat and click on it. Captain Munchkin Modeling is trying to get a crew together. I'm in on that one. I'll get in on one more before we skedaddle. Even though I'm having a great time. Exclamation point. Heist. I got nothing better. I got nothing better to do with my my chippy chips here because I can't get in on the giveaways. I'm not allowed to. Next thing we know, Top will be building Lincoln Logs. Oh, speaking of building something out of Lincoln Logs, it's not Lincoln Logs, but it's not Lego brand itself, but Top actually just built the Titanic out of Lego type bricks. I'm not sure which company exactly it is. It's not Lego, but that thing is cool. It's freaking big too. That was a cool Lego kit. And then of course he had to show me in Discord. If you guys like Lego and you haven't seen yet, Lego has the Back to the Future DeLorean. It's sold out worldwide because you got the idiots that snatch them up and now they're on eBay for like $3, $4, $5, $1,000, whatever they are. But if at the official Lego store, it's only $169, which isn't a bad price because the car is pretty big itself. I think I may pick that one up. If I get that Lego DeLorean, I'll definitely do a Lego build on the channel. It's still building, so I would do it. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool Lego stuff out there. No, I didn't say they have it. It's sold out everywhere worldwide. Sold out everywhere, but it's only $169 on the Lego site. Oh wow, that thing's 1/200 scale. That thing is huge. My son's girlfriend's father got the Lego Batmobile. That thing's nice too. He's got the Lego Batmobile, some Harry Potter stuff, and another. Oh, he's got Slave One. That's right, Slave One from Star Wars. Oh, look at that. We died again. Who lived this time? Jam Scale, Jalen, Jason, Benny lived again. Top lived again. Kalen, Shu, and Rascal. I died. Only $100. Damn, nice score on that. Yeah, I really like Lego. That's me and the boy were always into Lego. The Legos that he really liked as a kid were the architectural ones, which are really cool. Once he gets his shelving done, he's going to put his Legos back out. So, Eric lived but got no loot. Did he get no loot? Oh, Jason Lang, Rascals. No, he got 40 because it branched into the next one. I died. Slave 1, TIE Fighter, R2-D2, Voltron, and Razor Crest, plus the NASA collection. Nice. I love Voltron. Voltron is awesome. And he got the lighting kit for the tumbler. Nice. Yeah, Legos are a cool thing, bud. I'm sure Jesse loved those too. blame Top for that. Come and join us at HLI. HLI Lie. 3 wins in a row. All right, I'm not going to end the stream because you guys are still heisting it up. We'll wait till you guys are done with the heist, and then we're gonna call it a night for tonight, and then we'll get back on Saturday. Legos are too expensive. Legos are very, very expensive, but Legos are so cool. I love Lego. See, that's the bad thing. I always say I'm gonna go, and you guys keep talking. I don't mind hanging out with you guys and chit-chatting. That's a good idea, Kaylin. That is a very good idea. I like that. Yeah, I may be here for... Yeah, if people keep gambling, I'm going to be here for a while. But I think we're going to go with Kaylin's idea. The Coliseum, nice. I think next year we're going to do, instead of models, since Jesse did love Legos so much for the annual Jesse build, we're going to build some Legos next year. We'll start a whole new section on the forum just for Lego builds. Because actually, Hawken, he was here earlier, and because he's on the other, he's across the ocean too. It's really late for him. He actually built a cool. It's not Lego either, but you know, it's the building blocks, and he put it up on the site with no real place to go. So you know, ooh, I got an idea. While we're sitting here and you guys are gambling, let me see if the dashboard is up. Cloudbot. Is Cloudbot what I want? Shut that off. Polls. I need a yes, no poll. Okay. And it's just Lego, not Legos. For the purists. Done. Start. There should be a poll coming up in the front end. Okay, I just opened up a poll real quick just to see what you guys... Mega blocks, those, yeah. A poll, should we add Lego to the form? You're going to use exclamation point vote, hit the space bar, and exclamation point yes if you think we should, or exclamation point no if you think we shouldn't. Diamond art is next. Dirk would be all over that one. Papa Dan does diamond art. Papa Dan does that. Vote. I told you, I see Pedro every year when I'm coming and going to Florida. I see the big sombrero. Legos would be cool. I'll let that roll while you guys are gambling your chippy chips and all that other good stuff away. I think Legos are going to be a go on the forum. And then I know what I'll ask for Christmas. I'll see if I can get myself some Legos for Christmas, and we'll build some Lego stuff. South of the border. Yes, indeed. I'm always at south of... Passing back and forth with a big giant sombrero. Be good for the younger ones. Vote yes, vote yes, vote yes. Looking to find a Lego B-Wing. I got my wife into diamond art after she saw Nat stuff. I was just at Hobby Lobby. They got a bunch of diamond art stuff over there. Everybody's gambling and voting. Yes, you forgot your second exclamation point. Kaylin, stop cheating, man. You're using 2 accounts. If you're going to cheat, cheat properly. Add that extra exclamation point. No, I never stopped in there either. I pass on the way down. I see me and Kenny go, look, the big sombrero. And when we're coming back, it's like, the big sombrero, which means we're getting closer. Once we get to North Carolina, that's about the halfway point for us. Gamblers Anonymous, anyone? Yeah, these guys are just going crazy with their space loot or chippy chips, gambling it all away. And this is all one's fault. I don't even know if one is here. I think one has left already, but it's his fault. He started all the gambling stuff. I think Benny kicked off the heist tonight. So, Munchkin Miling Man has lost 50 chips. He lost 50 chips. You know what happens when you lose 50 chips? I'm sure you passed it many, many times then, Benny. back and forth. I used to be something until I gambled all my chippy chips. Any luck on Hobby Lobby with the real space models? No, Jason, we're not going to do real space this month. We're actually going to do egg models. So it's going to be egg planes, egg tank, egg ships, whatever I could get my hands on, a few of those, and we'll that's what we're going to give away this month. What about paper models? I don't know. There's not many guys into paper models, so I already downsized the form a lot. We'll start off with Legos. If I see more paper model stuff, then I'll add it. But I know tons of guys in here are all Lego fanatics. I got Luke T65 from Lego. Very cool, Brian. Very cool. Oh, Annie's barking. I heard a door closed and Kelly must be home. Shh, everybody be quiet. Kelly's home. See, if Kelly could hear it, I'd play the alert that she was home. Let's see what happens on your guys' heist, and then once this heist is over, I don't want to really end the stream while you guys are gambling. That's kind of screwed up. We got 37 people watching just because you guys are gambling. I think I'm the only one in the forum. I think you are too, Dirk. How's it going, bud? Dirk does do paper models, and he does them very well. He actually built one, and I forgot which one it was. I think it was the James Bond car that can be a submarine that you did, that I thought it was actually a model and not a paper model. I know you built one that I was like, holy crap, that's a paper model. But yeah, I think Dirk's the only one that does those. So, living the dream, brother, living the dream. I didn't make it to, I couldn't because I'm not allowed to go anywhere, but I didn't make it to Mosquito Con this year. So if anybody did, I know Mutt Modeler made it over there, Dave Chin made it over there, and a few others. So they posted some videos. Hopefully Jersey Fest is going this year, and I'll be at Jersey Fest. So if any of you guys in here go to Jersey Fest, that one I definitely go to because it's less than a half an hour away over at Newark International Airport. 37 watching, but only 26 likes. Hit that like button. Thank you, Grayson. Tell him. Yeah, I knew about the show, but I couldn't go. It sucks. I've missed it a bunch of times. Oh, NNL's off, huh? They canceled that show. I haven't seen anything about Jersey Fest either. Jersey Fest, if you guys are into sci-fi and horror and stuff like that and haven't been to Jersey Fest, I made a bunch of those shows in a row, and that's always a great show. I don't know how it's going to be now with everything that happened. It should be all right. It looked like MosquitoCon had a bunch of people there, which was cool. So that wasn't bad. Skull Crossbones, and Loft 50. I love Jersey Fest. Yeah, Jersey Fest rocks, Dirk. That is a great show. I am pissed. I don't know. Most of you guys should know the movie. It's more of a cult classic movie, but Jeepers Creepers. I don't know who made the casting of it, but it was a life-size head of Jeepers Creepers when the things come out of the sides and he's screaming. It was such a beautiful sculpt, but it was like $300 and I just didn't have the cash. I was like, damn, I really want that thing. If I ever go back there and that thing is there, I'm getting that thing. And I'm going to put it up on the wall. I'll probably forget about it and I'll scare the shit out of me walking in here in the dark, but totally worth it because I loved the first Jeepers Creepers. The others, not so much. They should have stopped at having a cult classic and that was it. Brian Knowles, you have 2,695 chippy chips. Fubar, Benny, you are pretty much invincible. You pretty much are invincible. But guys, we're running on almost 2 hours now. I'm actually gone down a bit when it comes to the vendor floor, but the showroom is full of great. The showroom is always, see, I'm like a squirrel. Dirk starts talking about the showroom. The showroom, awesome models and tons of models on the tables to check out. The vendor room, I like the vendor room. You could catch some good deals usually on the tables with the plastic models, but the guys that are doing the garage kits and stuff like that, it tends to be a little pricey. John Dennett, where I get my busts from, the Christmas busts, he's usually at Jersey Fest. I'm kind of hoping he's there this year. This way I can see him there, finally meet him in person, and pick up hopefully some of his stuff there. 4 wins and 1 loss. Not bad, not bad. All right, guys, stop gambling because we're we're gonna cut the show here because we're at 2 hours now, and I don't want anybody to lose stuff.
I'm sorry.
No, come on in and say hello before we go. We're almost running on 2 hours.
Hi.
Oh, here comes Kelly. She's running in to say hello. She's running like that.
Hi.
Here's Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Yes.
Hello, Kelly. How are you, Kelly? Tired, I know. She's grading the state tests. She's working lots and lots of overtime because I can't. So she's taking... Everybody's yelling hello at you, Kelly.
Hi, everybody.
Now yell goodbye at them because you're leaving.
Bye.
She did a hit and run. She just got home from work. My mom is here to help out because Kelly's working so much. Mom made dinner for us, of course, and now she made dinner for Kelly, which is very nice. Nice of her to do. Close the poll for... Oh, yeah. Good call, GB. Good call. That was an easy win. So, close poll, complete. I completely forgot we were doing a poll. That was an easy win. We're going to be adding the Lego. 100% of the votes to add Lego. So we're going to add a Lego. It might only just be one category. And it'll just be, Lego builds, which is cool. You too, George. But we are going to run. Legos are in. And eggplanes are in. And that's our giveaway this month. So look around. I think there's only another 2 weeks left to April. And we'll have our giveaway. I'm probably going to pick up a few just in case. Because a lot of them are sold out. I don't want anything getting really sold out. And then we have nothing. So I'll pick up a few of those. And I'll pay double shipping. Ship to myself. And then ship back out. I should have voted no for my other account. Yeah, you guys are having a lot of fun gambling. You guys can gamble again Saturday. Saturday night, we'll be on again at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's the time we're going to stick to because everybody's used to me being on at 7 o'clock. 2 o'clock gets us no viewers, and, we're not giving away any space loot. We're not having any fun. So 7 o'clock it is, Wednesdays and Saturdays. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps out, and also hit the thumbs up on stuff like that because it helps the algorithm know that you guys are enjoying the content, everything like that. For those of you that were in the chat talking, I really appreciate you keeping things lively and having a great time in there. For those of you who weren't chatting, thank you very much for showing up and listening to us and watching the guys gambling and all that good stuff. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we shall see you all Saturday night. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody. I'm going to try to find the end button really quick, and I got to set these up better. Now I'll say goodbye. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.